This video tutorial is going to show you how much Aquage to put in your hair. The Aquage I'm talking about is the Aquage Uplifting Foam, and also how to style your bangs. This whole situation, me standing in front of this video camera with my hair wet, is a big deal. So let this be proof to you that I really love you and care about your hair too. I would describe my hair texture as medium to fine, or a lot of fine hair. So the amount of Aquage I'm going to use can work for fine hair or medium to fine hair. If you have thick hair, you won't have to use nearly as much. But I'll show you how to put the Aquage in. I'll blow dry, which I won't do on camera. All I do is flip upside down and blow dry. And then I will show you how to style your bangs. So my hair's been drying up in the towel for about 15 to 20 minutes. I re-wet my ends a little bit so it would kind of put the Aquage in there well and spread through. So go through with your fingers and kind of comb out your hair from after the shower or the bath or whatever you've done. And I always start on the left side. Shake up your Aquage really well. Kind of section off about an inch or two above your ear and go back and forth with the Aquage. Drop that section, go up one more, and just work your way around the head. So I went around the front, and then we'll start the back section. Notice how I'm going back and forth as I'm putting the Aquage in, so I can get as much close to my scalp as I can. And you can go as far down as you want to. I normally stop about midway on my head. Okay? So you've got it in all your sections. If your bangs sometimes need a little texture, you can spray a little bit right in front there. So after you've put all the Aquage in, go through and rub it in and really press against your scalp. Don't just kind of delicately be afraid to touch your hair. Really press it in and spread it out and then pull it through. You should feel kind of foaminess and hear it in your head, and you're going to think, oh my goodness, I put way too much in. And when you think that, that's when you know you've used the right amount. So go through and kind of pull it to your ends, and then at this point you blow dry. So I will come back and show you how to style your bangs after they're dry. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to style your bangs with a flat iron. My hair's been curled with the curling iron, and I left my bangs straight. This is just how they look after they've been blown dry. And I always leave kind of this reject hair that doesn't know where it belongs in with the bang. So start to get the swoop across bang. You want to style them straight down and then push them over. This hair will obviously go to the left because that's where it wants to live. But I always comb them out. And then when you put the flat iron in, put it in straight and pull it straight down. And I normally kind of bump my hands under there to give the ends a little bit more bend without doing it with the flat iron. So if you can let them cool there for a minute, that would be good too. And then comb them out. They've got a little bit of hold because I sprayed a little bit of the Aquage on there. Oh, it's pretty good. Normally they don't work well with the first shot. So you can see I've grabbed kind of a significantly large section of bang. I normally style all those forward and then section a little bit of that back section back in with the rest of my hair. And then these will be what I leave as bangs. The hairspray is key here. So once you've got them kind of styled under and then you're pushing them to the side, you can see if I wouldn't have hairsprayed, that's where these would be all day, and I would end up chopping them to here. But I spray a little bit of hairspray and kind of use my fingers, and I look up at the ceiling so the bangs have something to lay against. You can pull them over, kind of push them down if they want to pop up from a cowlick. Do a little bit of hairspray. So then you can, depending on if your hair is straight or curled, kind of make them work with the way your hair is styled on that side. And then since this side always wants to do whatever it feels, since I curled my hair, we'll just do a quick flat iron twist and kind of make that blend a little bit more with that left side. I don't want it to be super curly, just enough to not be straight and look like it belongs over here, because that is where I want it to be. So hairspray, when styling your bangs, hairspray is your friend. It's okay to kind of be heavy on the hairspray when you're styling, and then throughout the day they'll loosen up. Also, if you have any of the little baby hairs that kind of peek through underneath your bang section and they drive you crazy, if you spray a little bit of your finger until it's kind of shiny and go in underneath and kind of just slide right underneath your bangs there, that will attach all those little baby hairs to your bangs, and then you won't feel them on your forehead. So I hope this works for you. Just remember to pull it straight down and either bump it under with your hand if your hair is still warm, if you've got a good flat iron, or you can turn your wrist a little bit to give them a little bend at the ends. You don't want them to be too curled. And then you swoop them to the side once they're dry or cool. Also, don't ever put your flat iron in and try and do the swoop across bang by going this way, because you'll have a little wing and it will not work. So just go ahead and pull them straight down and then push them to the side once they're cool, and enjoy having bangs.